Anyways, what's up, metal nerds? You are nerding out with Rickshaw, and I am Rickshaw. And you're also nerding out with.
Hello, my friends, we meet again. It's Rabbit.
And it's the employee of the month, Toby. I'm the employee of the month at Nerding Out Incorporated.
Yeah, dude, I've noticed.
I'm trying to be, anyways.
Good job.
Just
good
kidding.
job. Congratulations, Toby.
Toby does a great job, and he's set the standard. He's set the bar for himself. So anytime he is, anytime he's a little late or anything, he yells at us whenever we're late. So I figured, we just gotta get mutual with him.
Yeah, I get it. I understand it. Do I like it? No, but I appreciate it.
So yeah, we are gonna review some videos. Not review. We're gonna react because, so I already know that I'm gonna hate some of these, and I already know I'm gonna love some of these. So we try not to be like that, but it be like that. But
sometimes it be like that.
Hey,
yeah. What are we gonna?
It's honest reviews, though. It's honest
Yeah.
reactions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's gonna be our demise. We end up hating the wrong band, the wrong video, and everybody jumps ship. They're like, I came here for y'all to praise my favorite band.
Yeah.
But
I don't get it, though, because also at the same time, people are so negative online.
Yeah.
Like, in the comment section, people are
yeah.
negative Nancy's all the time. So why wouldn't they enjoy a little bit of negative content? Does it have to be positive all the time?
Yeah, I don't know. It's really confusing out there. It's hard out here for a pimp. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what are we gonna watch first here?
How about we go with this Architects song? I haven't listened to Architects in many, many years. This song is apparently called "Seeing Red."
I'm not. So this is, I know this is an unpopular opinion. I'm not a huge Architects fan. I've even done a tour with them before, and I guess I was just too busy living it up, enjoying the tour because I really wouldn't pay that much attention to their show. But, I would be like, yeah, this is tight, but I literally could not name an Architect song, and I could not sing you one. And I know that Sam used to go blah. So that's about all I know.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
You nailed it. That's what they did.
And I guess everybody talks about how like their newer stuff is like real tame.
Yeah.
And like they've changed a lot, and that's just, I'm just standing, I'm in line at the grocery store hearing these things.
Everyone's just talking about them, casually standing at the post office line. Did you hear that new Architect?
The water cooler talk.
Yeah.
I mean, I came late to the Architects party, but I ended up really liking them. But then their last few albums have been like hit or miss. Like there'd be like one or two really good songs, and then the other ones are just like it felt rushed, or I don't know.
Right.
But I'm excited to hear this new song. So
well, I'm like, also obviously my ex bandmates started Spearbox, and I like their music, and I swear the last time Rabbit brought up Architects because he's like, yeah, like they're the ones I started going blah in metal, and he showed me like some of their songs, and I was kind of like, oh, Spirit Box sounds a lot like Architects, and I did not know that because I just don't listen to Architects. So.
Right.
But yeah, I'm curious to hear what new modern Architects sounds like when they go heavy again, because I've literally seen people saying that they're trolling the people that wanted like heavy stuff. Because like on their little thumbnail it says, "Are you happy now?" And then it was like, apparently that was like the response to like a tweet that was like, "Why isn't Architects heavy anymore?" Something like that. And they just responded, "Are you happy now?" And like, this is the video that came out. Like, right? Yeah.
I like it. All right. You ready for it?
Yeah. Let's go. What's the name of the song?
"Seeing Red."
I felt it when they said, "Tell me I'ma love you when you say
right, let's pause it. So it came in pretty strong,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah,
Yeah.
hitting pretty hard with the, and then
It
they,
was definitely it felt like a fuck you.
yeah,
Like right off the bat, he's like, well,
Yeah.
3 seconds in, I'm going to blah.
yeah,
And then we're going to give you the heaviest shit you've heard in a while.
Yeah.
right. But I'm liking it so far, you know?
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't dislike
Pretty
it.
dope. Yeah.
I do like
Yeah.
that they have the part that they obviously want the crowd to sing along. Like during live shows, they have it like it's a sing along where it turns yellow. The words do.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
think that's pretty cool.
And they must have hired a school of small boys
A
to
boys'
sing
choir.
The choir. Yeah. But also the video is looking like a literal movie production
Yeah.
right now too. So
They do have
So,
money. They
yeah.
have the budget.
they have money. All right, they must come from some sort of money. All right, I like it.
They're just wildly popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, that's true. So let's keep it going.
I'm sorry for your sacrifice. I guess I must have sounded like the Antichrist. Won't somebody tell me? Won't somebody tell me what I believe? No death, no life, I don't give a fuck. My heart wouldn't be enough. I won't think twice. I'm afraid of the price of the poltergeist. We're not one big family. Gee, thanks so much for the truth. Dear the audacity, you dummies only live for the truth. Oh yeah, that's right. Give it a good. The best of enemies. With me on my rights. I'll never grow tired of your great advice. Won't somebody tell me what I believe? I'm sorry for your sacrifice. I guess I must have sounded like the Antichrist. Won't somebody tell me? Won't somebody tell me what I believe? Oh yeah, me now. Red free, living on. R.I.P. they killed. Dude, I felt it when they said we'll never love you when you're saying right. Heaven burning bright. You really gotta wonder how we sleep at night.
This is a song that should be on like a WWE wrestling game soundtrack.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll never grow tired of your great advice. Won't somebody tell me what I believe? I'm sorry for your sacrifice. I guess I must have sounded like the Antichrist. Won't somebody tell me? Won't somebody tell me what I believe? What I believe. What I believe. What I believe.
Okay. I mean, that was pretty tight.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling what you were saying, like, it's a bad thing for you to say that, honestly. Like,
It's not,
should
though.
Be, it
It's
should
not
be on
the-
a WWE.
Well, okay, like a UFC game, like whatever,
Right.
and a Madden game, whatever. It's just one of those
But I mean-
songs that you could hear like on the menu while you're creating your team or your character or whatever. So
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, it's like one of those things where, I mean, we're used to, like when something goes mainstream, it going, on like a game. This like to me, it sounded like, when you're like playing like Madden, like you're playing Madden and then you're on the menu and you're like, picking a game or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's what Toby's saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Like,
What
it's,
he's saying.
it's perfect for that kind of thing.
Right.
For
But there
some,
was a point in time though guys like us would be like, if it's on there, it fucking sucks.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
you know what?
Unless it's Tony Hawk Pro Skater, because
No,
that
no,
whole
no, no.
soundtrack rips.
Yeah.
I found out about Edema because of one of the Madden games. That's how I found out about Edema. So I was like, this band's right. And OK Go, I like OK Go a lot. They were on a Madden game. Yeah, so I think you can find some good music in game soundtracks, just not always.
Right. Yeah. No, I feel you on that. But I don't know. What'd you think, Rabbit?
I mean, it still has the same vibe as like their new stuff. It's more mainstream what they've been doing the last like 2 albums. It did have some heavy ass breakdowns. That was pretty sweet, but I didn't feel like it was any different than what they've been doing in the recent albums.
Right. I mean,
So-
even in the recent albums, were they doing heavy stuff though?
Yeah, they still have heavy songs
Yeah.
or like heavy parts in songs. They didn't go like full on just like mainstream. Like it's just different. Like new Architects is different than like Architects like 3 albums ago.
Right. I
You
mean,
know?
that's like most
3 or 4
bands,
albums
you know,
ago. Yeah, they
every
just
band.
changed slightly. They got bigger, they got more popular, and I think they just wanted to do something a little more mainstream with their sound.
Streamy.
And
yeah.
Some people will accept that and some people won't.
Well, it's just like the thing that gets me is like most bands that decide to go mainstream, like that mainstreamness always sounds the same. You know what I mean? Like those kind of singing parts that sound like Linkin Park
Yeah.
is like the most popular kind of I'm going mainstream. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So that's like the only thing that gets me. Like we've even heard like Attila go for that like same vibe, and
Yeah.
it's like whenever you have everyone from Architects to Attila trying out that mainstream sound, to me it kind of starts to get like, all right, this is redundant, guys. Like can we find a new way to be, in the limelight? You know what I mean? Can we still be just like, can we still just be making our own vibe of music and still becoming popular for it? So, but that's just me. I mean, I'm super critical.
I mean, I didn't hate this song. Okay, let's put it this way: if my kid was playing a game and this was like, I keep using that as, but like if I heard that on the game, I'd be like, who is that? That's pretty cool. That's not bad. That's how I would feel about it. But I wouldn't jam this. I don't think. I think I would be like, cool, and I'd listen to it one more time and be like, yeah, it's it's just. It's got the breakdown at the end was really cool. I like the "Are you happy now?" thing. That does feel like a fuck you to the longtime fans. That's pretty funny.
Especially if your fans have been complaining for so long. Or something.
Right. I do like some of their early stuff though. Some of their early stuff is really good. I didn't listen to probably the last 2 albums, so I'm kind of out of the loop on them.
Yeah. Well, they pumped out like 2 albums real quick during the pandemic because I felt like they just
The
didn't
last
have anything to do and they just wrote a bunch of songs.
there was a weird song that they had out that was like, the title is very like political themed, and I can't remember what it's called, but that's the last song I really remember listening to and being like, yeah, that's pretty damn good. But I couldn't tell you what it is. I'd have to look. But yeah, I don't think this is
my
a
fa-
banger.
Yeah. I mean, my favorite albums are Holy Hell and All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us. Those 2 albums fucking rip. And those are the albums that got me into Architects. But the last 2, I guess, that came out after that had this more mainstream sound. And it took me a while to get into them.
I did see them. I just remembered. I did see them a long time ago. They played with Parkway Drive, and I can't remember who the headliner was, but it was a solid enough show to where I was like, those guys were badass. I'm gonna buy a shirt, So they were fun way back then. I just
Yeah.
couldn't tell you what albums they were touring in that touring cycle. So. So no banger for me. What are we doing for bangers on this? Bangers?
I mean, it started like a banger.
It started out strong.
It started out real strong. I mean, that's the part, like, I already explained mine. Like, if I heard a song like this and it was on a game, I'd be like, yo, who is this? Yeah. And then it would get to that singing part. I'd be like, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Not so much.
Not so much. They're cool. No, don't get me wrong. It's better than, it's better than Five
Still
Finger
better.
Death Punch.
It's still better than a lot of bands out there. Let's be honest.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was definitely cool parts. So, and like I said,
Yeah.
whenever we did a tour with them, I was like, yeah, they're sick, but I literally just never knew any songs. So,
And there's a lot of bands that are super popular now that basically modeled their sound after Architects.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Like they're doing the Architects formula.
Right. So yeah.
So you got to give them credit for that.
So yeah, no banger here. What did you? What were you gonna say? No or yeah?
I don't know. I want to hear that. I want to hear that breakdown again. Like it happened so fast. Usually they hold their breakdowns out for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
That one was really quick, and I don't mind the chorusy singy parts
Yeah.
because that's just what they've been doing for
Yeah.
a while.
You
don't
know
mind
what
that
though?
stuff.
He was also bringing back that old school, style. He had the Adidas soccer
notice that
jersey on.
Right?
He also had on some high top Converses with his like pants rolled up. So he's
Yeah.
bringing back that. All he needs now is to wear a couple of like hemp bracelets around his feet.
Maybe a sweatband bracelet.
Maybe one of those choker ball necklaces.
Yeah.
Ball chokers.
You know what I'm talking about?
The ball choker.
But yeah, honestly, I'd give him a banger on that outfit, but maybe not the music. If he could have been, maybe if he would have been some like, you're not the rat, throw some corn in there, yeah. But anyways, let us know in the comments what you think
Yeah.
because we probably are buffoons. Because
Bozos.
we are bozos because
Bozos.
Architects is probably one of the most popular bands in the genre, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
definitely.
we're the bozos. They're the ones rolling in the dough.
They're the dozos.
In the what is it? Is it Euro? No, not in the UK. It's not euros, right? It's pounds, dude. Pounding. They're pounding it out, dude.
I bet they are pounding it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey. You can check out my podcast. It's a retro video game review show called the Secret Levels Podcast. We go over one retro game per episode. We go over the history, the story, the gameplay, some fun facts, and we let you know if it's still worth playing. It's on all the major podcasting apps like Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We've got like 180 some odd episodes. There's a big backlog. See if these games are still worth playing. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TobyVonDoom. And you can check me out on my Twitch page, twitch.tv/TobyVonDoom. I play old video games. And lately I've been playing the South Park 64 game, and it's terrible. It is so terrible, and I'm still working on beating it as we speak. So,
Wait, the South Park 64 game?
Yeah.
What was that one all about?
it's just terrible. It's a first-person shooter. Like you go around throwing snowballs and stuff, and like I think there's 5 total stages, and each one's like an episode. So like the first one is about like turkeys taking over the town, and then there's aliens taking over the towns, and then there's clones taking over the towns. We'll figure out if it's worth playing or not when we actually record the episode. But yeah, I've been playing it on Twitch. Go see how good it is. How great it is.
All right. Well, I'm just used to, the newer games made by the people.
Oh, no.
So fun,
Yeah.
so cool.
Those games are great. The old game is not so great.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Uh,
Rabbit, tell about your band.
I am in a band for now called Terminated. We're struggling, but we're trying to get some stuff out there. I guess maybe 2024, that's going to be our big year. That's what I'm hoping, at least. But yeah, you can follow us on Instagram. You can find us on Spotify. And yeah, if you want to follow me personally, my Instagram is RA6IT. Be my friend. I don't know.
Be our guest. Yeah, you're nerding out with Rickshaw. I'm Rickshaw, and if you might be watching us on the YouTubes, you might be watching us on our Twitch. But if you're watching us on the YouTube, then go to twitch.tv/ nerding out with Rickshaw. I also will be playing some video games on there too every now and then, but I'm really awful at talking to the camera when I'm playing video games because most of the time I'm like
Use this zombie out.
doing that. So, but also go listen to Never Rest, a band that I play in. We're gonna be having some new songs soon. Been working on them, overthinking the songs a lot. You know how it goes.
Any arf arfs?
Probably not any arf arfs.
Oh, okay.
Not from humans, anyways. So, but yeah. Hey, thanks for joining us at this lovely Christmas season. Buy me presents. See you later, nerds.